The drama starts with an influencer opens a stream showing his followers that he brought the murderer Gilhack to beat him up live on this stream. While he hits him, a mystery man pops up and beats the influencer and then takes the murderer into his car. In the car, the murderer thanks the mystery man and asks him why he saved him. Before the mystery man replies, the murderer faints. The murderer wakes up finding himself is tied to a dissection table and surrounded by drawing boards. The mystery man shows up, holds a chainsaw saying he will just kill him and start cutting him. The blood is spread on his drawing boards and he is in a state of ecstasy. The scene jumps into Yi-jae. He is in the familiar dark place where the hell gate's behind. He is crying on Jisoo's death after Park Tae-yu hit them with his car ending up them. While Death is reading a book, Yi-jae attacks her holding her gun and then shoots her in her head, but does Death die with a bullet of death? Yi-jae remembers Tae-yu while he chalked Gun-yu to death and then he tries to shoot himself but no bullets in the gun. As expected, Death wakes up and the injury disappears. Yi-jae accuses Death that she planned everything because he saw Death reads Jisoo. Death laughs and says that she can form in any appearance and take on this form to communicate with humans. Death changes into a scary form and then changes into Jisoo's appearance. Death says she is not the god, so she doesn't know why Jisoo died like that. It's just her destiny. Yi-jae tells her he will kill Tae-yu and Death reminds him she will intervene if he tries to kill someone and then Death shoots him sending him to his next body. Yi-jae's new body is the same mystery man. Yi-jae enters the mystery man's studio seeing creepy paintings contain tortured people, surgical tools, drawing boards stained with blood and the blood smell is everywhere. The orb gets out of a blood bucket. The mystery man is Jong Gu-cheol. He is 34 years old. He was born in an ordinary family. He is a painter, but he is not a normal one. He draws tortured people and dead bodies. His paintings sell at high prices overseas. His deviation became bigger and bigger and turned from just a painter, likes to draw tortured people, into a murderer, torture other people to death. Yi-jae startled after seeing Gu-cheol's life. He sees a marionette doll and remembers Tae-yu words about Jisoo, her dead body looks like a marionette. He decides to take revenge of Tae-yu, killing him. Gu-cheol goes to the accident place when Tae-yu hit them and finds Jisoo's pen that he gave her. Yi-jae remembers Tae-yu in the accident place after hitting them. Tae-yu tells his attorney to take the fall for the accident and Tae-yu will pay him money and make him the CEO of one of subsidiaries. The attorney agrees and throws the memory card away. Gu-cheol's nose suddenly starts bleeding and then he faints. The doctor tells him he has a brain tumor and it's too late for treatment. He has a month at most. While he is leaving, his secretary calls him that a client Tae-yu wants to buy red cloud painting and he is on his way to the gallery now. Gu-cheol comes to the gallery to meet Tae-yu. Tae-yu shakes hands with Gu-cheol. Gu-cheol talks to him about the painting, saying it describes how 5 people's deaths were all connected by the hand of a god. He tells Tae-yu he is interested with his artwork because they are alike. They are lunatics think that they are gods killing people and then Gu-cheol apologizes to Tae-yu because he feels offended. When Gu-cheol is about to get out his knife to kill Tae-yu, he remembers Death words if he tries to kill someone, she will intervene, so he retracted his decision. Gu-cheol asks Tae-yu to send him his address to deliver the painting to his house and after that, he wants to accompany Tae-yu to his studio to draw him. While Tae-yu says he will be looking forward to it, Gu-cheol intends to make his death painful. Elsewhere, in the church, Tae-yu's family prays for his brother Jin-tae. Tae-yu remembers their conversation before his death. Jin-tae told him about an accident happened when they were kids, when Tae-yu tries to end up life one of the housekeeper's kid. Tae-yu warned him to tell anyone, but Jin-tae told him that he told their father and told him he takes pills because he hears the baby crying. Tae-yu gets angry and told him he takes those pills because he hears voices telling him to kill and then smirked. In the mess, when Tae-yu hears his father says he misses his son Jin-tae, Tae-yu gets angry and leaves. In the car, Tae-yu takes his pills and then drives his car. While his vision becomes blurry and drives his car at high speed, detectives Ji-hyung and Ji-hoon see his car and follow him trying to stop him. Tae-yu reaches a dead end, so he stops. While Detective Ji-hyung doesn't care what happened, Detective Ji-hoon gets off the car. Ji-hoon gives Tae-yu a ticket because he was speed excessively and when he is about to give him his ID, Ji-hoon notices his hands are trembling. Ji-hoon asks him to get off the car. Detectives Ji-hyung intervenes warning Ji-hoon that he is the CEO of Taekong, but Ji-hoon insists. Tae-yu calls a commissioner telling him what happened. The commissioner yells at Ji-hoon ordering him to apology and let him go. Taeyu doesn't let the matters go peacefully. He slaps Jihyun several times and warns Jihyun not to intervene if he wants to keep his job. At Taeyu's house, he reaches seeing Gyucheol is waiting him. Gyucheol provokes Taeyu by putting his feet on his car. They fight each other. Gyucheol overpowers him until Taeyu gets his gun out of the car, shooting him. One of his bullets hit Gyucheol's back, but he doesn't hurt because he is wearing a bulletproof vest. Gyucheol carries Taeyu into his house and says he have killed 15 people at his studio, and this what I will do to him. As soon as they arrive in the studio, Gyucheol faints. Gyucheol wakes up finding himself is tied to the dissection table. Taeyu shows up telling Gyucheol about his first kill. It was by accident. He hit the same man who Yi Jae met on his way to the interview at Taekong. Taeyu depicts his feelings that time, saying he felt he was a god when that man was begging with his eyes to help. But after that, he couldn't experience the same sensation he had felt that time. Until he hears Gyucheol's story about torturing people and killing them. This story makes him wants to experience it. Taeyu holds the chainsaw to cut Gyucheol's legs. Yi Jae returns back to the familiar dark room and his body is trembling. Death says it's his most painful death, considering yourself lucky, because if he killed Taeyu, Death would intervene and thrown him into hell. Yi Jae is laughing aloud, while Death is choking because she understands now that he might get killed on purpose. At Gyucheol's house, while Taeyu is washing his hands, in the room, there is CCTV cameras is filming what happens.